How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What? You've already done that, Liam. You've reacted to all 7 seasons. Yeah. We're reacting to the Unaired Pilot. Because that was something that I was meant to do during the Christmas season of 2024, and I've only just remembered, because it was something that I brought up when I was rewatching the first episode, funnily enough, of season 1. It was for my 10 years of reacting anniversary thing that I did, my specials. But yeah, I never got the chance to check out the Unaired Pilot, and I just remembered, oh, I said I would do this. And because it's the last day of 2024, it's still void, right? I mean, I can, of course, react to it on New Year's Day, but I think I'm going to be a bit hungover. So, yeah. But yes, I do expect, of course, differences, as you would, when it comes to what we know with Welcome to the Hellmouth and this. So it will be very, very... I mean, obviously you kind of expect similarities to what went down in that first episode, but not just the fact that there will be differences, but it's also like 25 minutes, whereas Welcome to the Hellmouth was a clear 40-odd minutes, so there are going to be obviously some things cut and whatnot, but it will be very, very interesting discovering this and seeing, I guess, I mean, you imagine that Welcome to the Hellmouth is the superior version, but this is like, I imagine, a very, very rough idea of what Buffy would eventually grow into. So, with that said, why don't we check out the Unaired Pilot for Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Let's go. Ooh. Applause. I didn't hear any applause. I've got the YouTube subtitles on just for the ease of access, but they're not usually reliable. I can imagine where this is gonna go. We've all done this dance before.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's a great idea.
So they've incorporated... I'm imagining they incorporate the same twist, where you think that he's the vampire, but...
So you go to school here?
I used to.
It's nice.
Gets better. Come on.
Supposed to be a stage or whatever. It looks so trippy. Trapdoor! Was he really? Wait!
I could have fallen.
Oh, he was just pushing his luck.
What was that?
What was what?
I heard a noise.
It's nothing.
Maybe it's something.
Maybe it's something.
It's not funny.
Hello?
And before the
There's
plot twist.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
There it is! What a jump scare as well! Oh, that is not the logo I remember! Obviously, like I said, rough draft, but look at that compared to the iconic logo. It's like night and day. There she is. So we just really cut from that to here. No nightmares.
think you'll have any problem adjusting, Bunny.
Buffy.
Bunny.
Remember our personal rules. No gang colors, no fur. No hanging from the
This is
rafters in the
Flutie.
cafeteria screaming meat is murder on Sloppy Joe Day. That became very popular last month. Had to put my foot down.
Principal Flutie,
Betty?
I just want you to, Buffy, to know that I'm not here to cause trouble. There's
Oh,
not
yeah,
gonna be
different
any
actor
incidents
who's
like at my
playing
old school.
Flutie.
Well, I certainly hope not.
No, I'm here to have fun. But, I mean, learning.
By learning.
Fun with learning.
Don't worry. I think you'll fit in just fine.
It's interesting because he gave her the, like he knew about her history.
You are so very much the person I want to see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, I kind of had a problem with the math.
Which part?
Oh
The
my
You know,
god!
in third period, please.
It's
be
not
my study
Alison. That's not
What's in it
Alison,
for
is
me?
it?
buddy. A shiny nickel.
No.
Okay. But you shouldn't be having a problem with it, Xander. Mr. Worth says you never pay attention.
Pay attention.
Oh.
Just not to him.
Willow, nice dress. Good to know you've seen the
Paul?
softer side of Sears.
Hey, Cordelia. Are you going to the Bronx tonight?
Not with you.
But we're going, right?
Who's playing?
Dingoes ate my baby.
They rock.
Grunge,
Oz,
wow, what a
Oz,
new look.
Oz.
I know flannel is so over, but I can never tell what's coming next.
I don't know about you, but I'm scared.
Excuse me, was I talking to you? Has any girl ever spoken to you of her own free will? I don't
Oof.
think so.
Oh.
You know, I've often wondered
I'm
why
sure
that
you
is.
will do one
Got a
day.
mirror?
Check back tomorrow. I'll have that devastating comeback ready.
Oh, is this where she drops the
Sorry about
steak? You forgot your
That's okay, I was
steak.
totally phasing. I'm trying to find the library.
It's over there.
Thanks.
Oh,
I
but
don't know you.
Willow is completely
I'm
different.
Buffy.
Oh my
I'm new.
goodness.
You're new and improved. Oh, hey, you forgot your steak.
I felt like there was a bit more of a concerned appeal when it came to the original.
Hi. Is anybody here? Oh,
There he is.
anybody's here.
Can I help you?
Textbooks. I'm looking for textbooks.
Miss Summers.
Good call. Guess I'm the only new kid, huh? So, I'm taking Eurocentric history, and I'm gonna need...
I think I know what you're after.
Vampire book. There it is. So that hasn't changed. That's not what I'm looking for.
That's not what I'm looking for.
My mistake.
Are you sure?
I'm way sure.
My mistake.
Ooh.
What is it you said
Ooh.
you wanted?
I can just like remember like from Hellmouth and like some of the differences I'm already like imagining watching this right now. I say imagining, but like you know when you've got your some thoughts going on in the back of your mind, like I remember this,
Hi.
and then you're watching this and you're like, oh,
Mr. Barnes said I should help you get caught up if you're having trouble, or I could not.
No, that'd be great. History isn't my best subject. I sort of lack a best subject. I'm Buffy.
I know. I'm Willow.
Good to meet you.
the differences
outfit.
though.
Thanks.
Oh
I'm
my
totally jamming in your
goodness.
Oh, no. It's dorky. I'm aware that it's dorky.
Not a job. It's lush. Laura Ashley's definitely
Lush.
back.
You think?
She's back, and this time it's personal. You see, they mated her with the Home Depot guy, and that's how we got Martha Stewart.
Oh,
Can I ask you, what's up with the school librarian?
you met Mr. Giles.
Yeah. Is he new?
He started a few weeks ago. He used to be the curator of some British museum. I don't know why he'd work here, except that we do have some pretty important collections.
Hi, I'm Cordelia.
Hi.
We just thought we'd be a little welcoming committee, help you get adjusted, explain who to hang with and why.
Thanks.
Quite frankly, when I saw those shoes, I knew there was a beautiful bond of sisterhood between us.
Oh,
Really?
no, they're prying her away.
The new kid?
Oh,
she seems
no.
kind of weird to me. My kind of name is Buffy.
Hey, Aphrodisia.
Hey. Well,
Like, I'm
as
just
a captain,
wrapping my
she
head
got
around the
kicked
differences
out.
in Willow.
That's why she's starting in the middle
Wait.
of the semester.
Nay.
Ha, she was starting fights.
Wait,
Well, I heard it from Blue, and she said that she saw the transcript.
there it is. Oh, jeez. It's like they actually planted a body there and, yeah, no one told the actress.
Yes. No. Actually, it was for self-defense. My last goal was kind of interesting.
Well, it's pretty mellow here. You'll be fine once you know your way around. Those guys are the Housers. They'd be genuine hardcore gangsters, except for the upper-class white guy stigma. Total wannabes, but they're okay. Ah, the Topanga inbreeds. Dudes! Surf's always up somewhere in the world?
See,
Guess it's not that much different on my side of the hill.
Well,
I don't think they introduced the different cliques in this.
That would have to be the theater club.
ah, well spotted. What gave it
Yeah,
away?
they didn't introduce the different cliques in the school in the Welcome to the Hellmouth episode.
And them?
Film club.
They spend their time deciding that every movie is an existential meditation on Freudian sexuality.
Even Muppets Take Manhattan.
Especially the Muppets Take Manhattan. Ah, the dirty girls.
Why do you call them? Oh wow.
Oh no.
They have views on hygiene. It's pretty intense.
So which group are you affiliated?
Well, I've applied to a few, but it doesn't look good. Although I haven't heard back from the dirty girls. Willow, you've met Buffy, right? She might be going to Bronze tonight.
Willow, what's wrong? You didn't hear?
Here, what?
In the woman's locker
There's been a
room,
buddy.
they found someone.
And?
I mean, someone dead.
Just the way that
Dead?
Cordy
Way
just
dead.
It's not just a
crept
little
up
bit.
behind her like with
Does
so
anyone
much
else
glee,
have
like
me?
dead.
Are you guys sure? I heard it from Miss Ramsey. He was in a locker. I heard he used to go here, and that it was a gang thing. You think he was killed by someone?
No, I'm sure it was natural causes. He crawled up in the locker to die of old age.
I got a book. I'll see you guys later, okay?
Okay.
Principal Flutie?
Bambi. Betty.
Eek.
Betty. Wilma.
Buffy.
I am so sorry about this. I know it's your first day.
I can see
I just
why they
wanna
kind of
say,
cut things with
we
Flutie
very
in terms of.
We
Yeah.
almost never have dead kids stuffed in a locker. I have a very strict policy about
So
that.
it's true.
I know it's hard.
Yeah, my
Certainly not
last
the
skill
welcome I
was
would
lenient
plan
about
for you.
that.
I know you're upset, confused. You probably got that thing like when you burp and you got that vomity taste in your mouth. I just want you to know that we're all here for you. If there's anything that you need,
Can I look at the body?
They really rolled back with Flutie, I felt. I just love how yeah, sure, go and look at the body.
Oh, great. Okay, what's the sitch?
I'm sorry?
What's the sitch here? You heard about the dead guy, right? The dead guy in the locker?
Yes.
Because it's the weirdest thing. He's got two little holes in his neck and all his blood's been drained. Isn't that bizarre? Aren't you just going, ooh?
I see. Is he... Will he rise again?
No, he wasn't changed. Just dead.
Oh, dear. I was afraid of this.
Well, I wasn't. It's my first day. I was afraid that I was going to be behind all my classes, that I wouldn't make any friends, that I would have last month's hair. I didn't think there'd be vampires on campus, and I don't care.
Then why are you here?
Boom.
Tell you that I don't care.
To put my foot
Which
down.
I don't. and have now told you. So, bye.
You cannot escape your destiny.
Wanna bet?
We're gonna have the oh my god.
Do you think it's coincidence you're being here? It was fated.
Why can't you people just leave me alone?
We're gonna have the infamous
Because
speech.
you are the Slayer.
Hey!
To every generation, a Slayer is born. One girl in all the world. A chosen one.
Wow, you're gonna do the speech and everything.
Yeah, he
One
is.
born with the strength
Chills.
and skill
To hunt the vampires, to stop the spread of their
Blah,
evil,
blah,
blah,
blah.
blah, blah. I've heard it, okay?
I don't understand this attitude. You've accepted your duty. You've slain vampires before.
Well, I've both been there and done that, and I'm moving on. Growing as a person. Watch it happen.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
There's vampires. Big deal. You kill them.
You think vampires are the only threat we face here?
What do you mean?
There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Werewolves, zombies,
Succubi.
incubi, succubi. Everything you've ever dreaded under your bed but told yourself couldn't be by the
I'm
light
glad
day.
that this scene
They're all real.
never changed.
What? You like Sent Away for the Time Life series?
Yes,
Did you get the free phone?
the calendar.
Cool.
Calendar.
Zombies.
Jenny.
Okay, first of all, I'm a vampire slayer. And secondly, I'm retired.
Your work is not finished.
My work?
Oh yeah,
I'm
because
16.
Xander did
I
here,
don't
didn't
have
he?
work. I have homework.
And you haven't been properly trained.
Which is why you're here.
Yes, I'm a watcher, and a watcher serves.
Of course, they
by
did things a bit
finding
more
Slayer, leading her on the
subtler
path.
when it came to
It
the
is my
original.
destiny.
Because it was like this scene played
To
out and then
guide you.
Xander actually came out.
Yeah, well, the last guy they sent to guide me. You should see what happened to him.
Yes, I know all about it.
You don't know anything about it. You don't know what it's like.
Ooh.
I was happy. I was Cindy Lou Who just coasting through my life when vampires, which are only supposed
Cindy
to be in
Lou Who.
cheesy movies, start killing people. People I know. Then I find out I'm the Slayer, the only one in the world, and I gotta stop them. And I do. I train, I hunt. It becomes my whole life. I can do things no other kid can do, and actually, that's fairly lush. I'm kind of into that. So I kill the vampires. Yay me. And when it's all over, what's left? My grades are the suck. My social life has achieved leper
Ooh,
stage.
I feel like we're
and
flourishing
I
a
get
bit
thrown out of
more
school
here.
for causing trouble. Not exactly a medal and a book deal, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
I just want to be like everybody else. Like anybody else.
Normal.
But you're not, are you?
Well, I mean to be.
Okay.
He's just like, yeah, it's interesting conversation. Not like, whoa. That was a lot to take in. That's it, him.
Are you the new girl?
Yeah.
Yo! Is that
Hey,
that
I'm
Jonathan?
here, right? Sure. Psyched you
And
came.
with glasses. Oh my god!
Well, they don't know any actual chords yet, but they have really big amps. But it's always a good time now.
Yeah. It seems normal. A normal thing to do.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, everyone comes here, right?
So you didn't do normal things at your old school?
Oh, sure. Only, exclusively, you know, everyday stuff. Homework, student council, football
You
team.
on the football team?
No, I just... So, is Willow coming tonight?
Oh, I saw her sneaking on campus with some guy.
Willow has a boyfriend?
She does tonight. I didn't know the guy. So, you didn't have any
Ooh, we're speeding
extracurriculars?
through the vampire thing, yeah.
Willow's
Because we had a bit of thing with the bronze, didn't we?
Kind
But
of.
pale.
Yeah.
What was he wearing?
A jacket.
No. What was it like? You know, was it
In before it's
outdated, all
Angel.
some old style?
You're really caring about this outfit. Yeah, but it was pretty striking. You know, sleeves rolled up, collar, very Lionel Richie. I mean, who's still sporting that look?
Yeah. Bron's got absolutely cut back a bit. Oh.
This is nice. I don't usually do this sort of thing. I don't usually get asked. But I'm having a good time, though. Where did you say you went to school?
Crossroads?
Oh, like a Crossroads demon.
So, time for some kissing, huh?
Relax.
Oh, God.
We probably shouldn't even be here, especially after what happened to that poor boy.
He had it coming.
What do you mean?
Jeez.
Coming up here alone at night with a complete stranger.
Uh-oh.
What kind of an idiot would do a thing like that? What's the matter? Don't you want to snuggle?
Ah, damn.
Hey, wait up!
Where would they be?
Buffy, what's the sitch?
You might need this.
This wouldn't by any chance be a vampire issue. The auditorium.
It's just so normal, isn't it, as well? Like, it wouldn't be a vampire issue.
All right. Get your hands off of her.
Ooh, seconds.
Oh, God.
So what is it with vampires and clothes? You always think the march of fashion stopped dead the day you did. It really is such a giveaway.
Damn, nice.
You know, you really shouldn't be here. A vampire all alone at night, it just isn't safe.
You've got me wrong.
Oh, my bad. You're not a vampire?
I'm not alone.
Yeah, we got... Because we had Darla there as well, and we had... I'm guessing, is this Luke?
I don't suppose you'd be sweeties attack me one at a time.
You watch too many movies.
You can never watch too many...
That's true.
Oh, ow. That was my favorite spine.
Buffy!
Get Willow out of here. She's hardly bit. She'll be all right.
Heads up. Can you walk?
Oh, Mom was right about boys. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I can help.
Xander, do you usually carry a purse?
Oh, no, Darla!
God, I hate leftovers.
Nice. Oh, man. Oh, man. Bit of a longer process, isn't it, the dusting?
I don't like to hit girls that I'm afraid of.
Oh, no. Wait, is Willow gonna... Willow! Oh! Oh, damn! So Darla died from the very off! Jeez! Also, I think I liked the church or the cemetery fight a bit better. Like, especially with the scenery, and I know it might seem cliche and this is a little different, but...
Who are you?
Say it! Buffy the Vampire
I'm a
Slayer.
Slayer.
A slayer. Wait! I'll call you!
Nope!
Face facts. You've run out of time. You've run out of friends. And nobody likes your outfit.
how to use this. I think.
Okay. Buffy?
Be careful, you guys. There's...
There they are.
Your friend can't help you now.
Oh, you were saying?
Hold that thought.
Yeah. It's just aged like milk. I think we got him.
I'm really sorry about all this.
That's okay.
It's not her fault.
So, what does a vampire slayer do exactly?
So cliche.
Hey, look at them.
Well, it seems Buffy's found her own level.
I can't believe we were almost nice to her.
I know.
I'm not saying you didn't do well. Wait. Now I am. You didn't do well. You stunk up the place.
What are you kidding? She was huge. She had the moves, this crane technique.
And she saved my life. Which I'm for.
If she'd been a minute later, you'd be dead. Or worse.
It's a good job she arrived on time then.
You revealed yourself, and you let one of them get
Are
away.
you sure you're wearing enough? Because we might get a cloud today.
I cannot believe that the fate of the world may well be in the hands of
The Earth is doomed.
this teen thing.
Relax. The world's in beauty hands.
Nope, it's doomed. The world is
Trust
doomed.
me.
That's vandalism. Well, that was completely different, wasn't it? Yeah, that was just seeing how different it is. I mean, it's just crazy. Obviously, there's going to be a few omitted bits and pieces, as I suspected when we jumped into like this Unaired Pilot. It's, you know, less than 20 minutes shorter than what we got, but there were quite a few things that were either included that I would imagine got removed from the original episode, or stuff that went on for a bit longer. I felt like, I don't know, there was a few extra bits of dialogue, especially with the iconic "You Are the Slayer" scene, like towards the end of that, as well as the fact that things were completely different in terms of how Xander found out, because I think it was after the discussion that we find out, oh, Xander's been listening in, so, but even some of the mannerisms are completely different, so... Obviously, one of the key things is, like, that confrontation, I guess you could say, when it comes to Xander and Buffy, when Xander is, like, oh, I caught your little secret, etc. Whereas in this, it's, like, normalized in a sense, even though that isn't supposed to be, like, the thing, because of the fact that, yeah, I mean, with Xander, there does seem to be, like, that acknowledgement. Okay, so vampires do exist in a sense. That's the kind of tone that I felt went with this. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, there were just quite a few differences. I mean, Harmony wasn't exactly in the pilot episode. She was in episode 2 though. So yeah, but you know, someone who did appear in this Unaired Pilot, but didn't appear until very later on, Jonathan. It was only like 5 seconds, but Jonathan was there. His presence was there from the very beginning. And he even had glasses on, so yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, I think obviously the big change, compared to this Unaired Pilot with the Welcome to the Hellmouth, would definitely be Willow, because of course Allison isn't playing her. and it's just so eerie as well. I mean, Willow's one of my favourites by a country mile. And it's just so eerie just seeing someone else become Willow. And it's just very interesting as well because obviously knowing everything when it comes to Buffy and knowing some of the storylines, you're just imagining, what if I'm not sure who the actress is, but I know that you could just look at this unaired pilot and think what could have been in terms of the storylines that Willow would have, obviously. So yeah, it is just very, very interesting to just see the differences, and because I do feel like there is a bit more of Willow was, of course, a bit shy in the beginning, but I feel like there is a bit more of a wholesome aspect to her from what we saw with Buffy from seasons 1 to 7. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know. There does seem to be that brighter light in a sense when it comes to Allison's Willow. I mean, obviously there is a bit more of an unfair advantage given the fact that we've only saw this, I guess, incarnation of Willow from this unaired pilot for 20. Well, I wouldn't say 20 odd minutes because obviously Willow wasn't in certain scenes, but you get the idea. Whereas versus 7 seasons and development as well included. There does seem to be a bit of an unfair advantage, but I don't know. You could see the differences here and with Allison's Willow from Welcome to the Hellmouth, because as I said at the beginning, you can imagine that there are going to be certain things carried over into the pilot episode. So yeah, but I mean, that's it though. With this unaired pilot, I mean, it's going to be like a first draft, isn't it? It's going to be like a little draft of what the actual pilot is going to be like. So that's why I'm saying that there are going to be certain bits and pieces that are going to be emulated into the actual pilot. And you can imagine that some will be left cut, really. I don't remember Xander, for example, talking to Buffy about the different cliques in the school and all of that from the pilot episode. But of course, that's to give the lay of the land as well. So, as well as the fact that Flutie, I mean, I think he was a different actor in this as well. But Flutie, there was this whole seemingly avoidance when it came to referring to obviously Buffy's previous school. With him taping up the paper and all of that, and yeah, there does seem to be this, just standard welcoming to Buffy, and then there was later on that scene where it's like, if there's anything we can do, etc. Yes, there was that more reassurance there, like as if Buffy was traumatized. So, and I don't recall that being in the actual pilot itself. So yeah, but yeah, it was just. Kind of funny, I guess, when it came to obviously him, not being able to remember, but kind of concerning. But I mean, to be fair, she is new as well, so yeah. But for her name not to be remembered, yeah. But yeah, I mean, there could be this idea, this might go on for too long, etc., and people might get bored if he continues to misremember her name, etc. So, not that it would matter, as we all know, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was very interesting going into obviously this kind of inferior version, and seeing some of the key bits and pieces for the actual pilot episode, because I mean, it's not like, oh, well, this was a bad watch or anything, but it's a very interesting watch, if anything, because we know what was actually the pilot version, and as I mentioned a few moments ago, it's like looking at a first draft, really. So obviously there's going to be a bit of roughness when it comes to this episode. So yeah, because that's why it's called the Unaired Pilot. But it's still it is still very, very interesting to go through. So I found it very, very fascinating to examine and see certain bits and pieces that may have been carried over, may have been left behind. There was even no Master, there was even no Joyce, no Angel. And that was obviously a key part of episode 1, because obviously we were building to episode 7, but there was that key part where Angel confronted Buffy, of course, and there was no Angel in this, so that was kind of surprising, if anything, because I would have imagined, again, there is a little bit of that bias, I guess you could say, given the fact that we know that Angel is a pretty big character. It was really surprising to see no Angel in this, but we had the iconic "You are the Slayer" line, or speech, should I say, from Giants. So yeah, but yeah, this was very, very fascinating to go through. So yeah, like, obviously it's not going to be groundbreaking to watch, especially obviously watching the first episode numerous times. But it's always good. I think for this, there is always going to be a fascinating element, analysing what transpired here versus, well, it's not just what transpired in the actual pilot episode, but also what could have been in certain cases, like Willow, for example. And that's why I'm saying it's a big talk point, because obviously Willow is a main character. Like, she's been around for these several seasons, and your mind, like, it was something that I mentioned when Buffy was focused in class. It's just interesting looking of what is on our screens right now, especially when it comes to Willow, and thinking of like everything that's come about in terms of these past 7 seasons of Buffy, and Willow's character development. So it's just very, very interesting. You just suddenly have your mind segment to a what if reality, right? Which, no disrespect to the person who played Willow here, but I mean, there is just, pun not intended, there is just something magical when it comes to Allison as Willow. And again, it does seem a bit unfair, given the fact that, well, we know we've been on the journey. So yeah, whereas we've seen like 10 minutes of this Willow, and well, that's it. Your mind can just think, oh, well, what if? Would this incarnation of Willow fare a lot better to what we had with Allison? But I mean, I can definitely say Allison was a fantastic choice as Willow, because again, she just brought something magical, and I was just even remembering her, like trying to remember her scenes in Welcome to the Hellmouth, and seeing the differences in that Willow and the Willow we had in the Unaired. So yeah, but it was just very interesting to go through. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time then. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take good care of yourselves, and until the next time,